I'm Wild Bill.
And I'm the Weather Girl. Today it's all about Alaska. And this guy went there a long time ago, bug bit you, and I mean, it's bit me too, mainly because of you, but I tell you what, we love Alaska. Why did you go there in the first place?
There was, I do timber frame repair. So if you're not familiar with timber frame, once I tell you, you'll easily explain it, or you'll easily understand it, I should say. Is that it's like the old Amish barns with no nails, post and beam put together with just more or less wood pegs. And I was a salesman for a component that goes on that. I have a fantastic timber framer friend out in Pennsylvania, and I gave him a tip for a job in Alaska, and he pursued it. So we ended up doing a timber frame in Alaska.
And what era is this in your life? How old are you?
Oh, what year is it now? It was late 80s.
That's what the reason I'm saying that.
Early 90s.
Yeah, the reason I'm saying that is it's been a while that Alaska has really been a part of your life. So we get a chance that when we finally get you to Perl Island to find out about his other love. It's been over 30 years.
Yeah. Yep. And I've been there probably at least 30 times. I just was there, and there was a series of events that was happening. I ended up riding the train. I had an experience of driving in to Denali with a veterinarian that was only by fluke. I didn't even know it till afterwards. You can only drive in 3 days out of the year, and it's a lottery, and he got one, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
The point is that there were a lot of things that just kind of fell together for you to really enjoy Alaska's gorgeousness, its nature, its beauty, and it has always stayed in your mind. So we get to the island, and I ask Bill, why Alaska?
You don't always have to be standing to take a shower.
Bright sunny skies. It's so humid and hot.
In Defender, and we are riding right now into the rain. Let's take a look at that.
This is the natural beauty. Alaska is referred to as the last frontier. And I truly believe that there's immense amounts of space. Believe that the state of Alaska is only about 600,000 people. Compare that to Michigan, where I'm at. There's over 600,000 people just in the city of Detroit. So just a lot of room. And the natural beauty, the fishing, the hunting, and just the natural beauty of Alaska itself. You're going to see things you see here that you haven't seen in any other part of the United States. Similar, but not exactly the same. A lot came available, and I purchased it. So that was, I guess, probably about 11 years ago. And in the last 2 years, another lot came available from the original owner and the lodge. I bought the property long before Alaska Last Frontier was using this property as part of their outlay for their series. Yes. So one of the things was I was at home watching this show and seeing where they had a journey to Pearl, and for the first time I'd seen my property is on TV. If you can imagine that, you're very familiar with it because you've studied it for so long that they're here. So that was interesting. So to make it out here and see it for the first time, me physically see it for the first time, is an unusual feeling because it's a goal that I wanted to do for a while, but transportation's not easy out here.
Are you ready for Perl Island? Showing off to Perl.
The boat ride was very interesting out of Homer, in the fact that your timing of when you're going to arrive at your destination has to do with the tides. So we left at 5 a.m. in the morning to make it out here in the 7:30 range where it was at high tide.
How you feeling?
Great, fantastic, hard to believe. Long time coming. What a beautiful view.
Everything you expected?
Actually, it's better because I can see it now first time in 3D versus looking at a map and pictures.
We're gonna have to get you guys as close as possible right here, but I mean we're here at Perl Island right now. Nice gravel beach here, and yeah, beautiful day to be on this beach.
So we landed at about 7 o'clock, unloaded, and sat on the beach just for a second in amazement, just looking at the beauty. I heard an unusual noise, and I'm kind of like, what is that? I could not figure out. I figured another boat was landing, and the waves were crashing against the side of the boat. Walked farther down on the beach, and it was a whale, and it was continuing to spout. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And obviously I took some pictures. I kind of just stood there in awe, and it's feeding in the bay right now, and it was just an amazing sight just to be here. What a pleasant surprise in the first hour and a half. Perl Island, for me, the attraction was there's no bears, no wolves. I believe it's about a 2,000-acre island. There's 150 acres of it that's owned privately, and I ended up buying, as I mentioned before earlier, a number of years ago, just because of the bears. I didn't want to have to fight the bears. I'm traveling with two other people here, and we're just kind of looking at each other like, we're finally here, we're finally here. Are we here? We're here. I can't believe we're here. So the feeling is just very interesting as you've done all this planning for me, it's been years, and then to be here, we are very lucky with the weather and being able to look at it, and just a beautiful, beautiful days, and we hope the next two are the same way, because much like the show, it can get very nasty weather out here.
This is your journey. This is your other love, Alaska and Perl Island.
So I always wanted to do something in Alaska. I didn't know if it was going to be a primary business or secondary business. I was hoping it was primary. And I probably tried to buy 3 or 5 businesses. Well, this lodge came up. I was looking on a remote property site. Called the gentleman, Bill Foster. He's since passed, and that started the conversation. We were going to do a joint venture. He decided he didn't want to. He backed out. Then he came again. And in between there, I thought just the whole thing captured me to the fact that I decided I was going to buy a piece of property on Pearl. So regardless of the lodge, I bought a piece of property on Pearl.
Yep, and it was just wooded. Actually, you didn't see that one either. You had not
Nope.
been to
Nope.
this part of Alaska yet.
Sight unseen, over the internet, really, because the internet was somewhat around then. But yeah, it was a deal with a real estate agent and made it happen. So.
And how many people are on Pearl? How many lots?
41.
41 lots. So really, it's a small bit of our population that are out there, and it is gorgeous. So I definitely understand. What do you want to tell other people about an Alaskan adventure?
You just do it. Just do it. Figure out what you want to see. The thing that's interesting is that previously I would get seasick. So I never really wanted to go on a cruise, but I went on an Alaskan cruise. It's all in the intercoastal, so very, very low. Unless you come out of Seattle, there's a day at sea, but nothing crazy, where you would get motion sickness. And everybody thinks it's cold. It's not cold if you go in the right months, June, July, August. And you should make it up there. And one of the things I think I knew at one time is it's one of the most revisited states because you can't see it in one trip. Yeah. It's so big.
Yeah. Well, we love it. We want you to share it. Subscribe to our channel so we can keep showing you even more of our crazy Wild Bill and the Weather Girl adventures.
Come see us.
You don't always have to be standing to take a shower.
Bright sunny skies. It's so humid and hot.
In Defender, and we are riding right now into the rain. Let's take a look at that.